Hi, everyone. Welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a little bit as we check into some current events. Okay, so yes, yesterday, for a lot of us, it's a very sad and scary scenario with the Justice Amy Barrett being sworn in. A lot of issues on the line there that could change many lives, many. And so I want to check into her and see for the like the month of November. What does November look like for her? Okay, and that'll give us an idea of at least what's going on, what to look for. The other thing I wanted to check into is today, the federal court, a federal judge ruled that Trump can be personally sued for defamation in connection with his denial of the rape charge from E. Jean Carroll. And I wrote this, that's what I'm looking down. I have it on my notes. Just to keep it in order, right? Okay, yeah, so that's a big win for her. I think for women in general, I think this is a big ruling, a big ripple effect. So basically, the federal judge rejected the Justice Department's attempt to step in and defend Trump. He rejected that, and it's going to remain going forward. So E. Jean Carroll can totally proceed with this case. So I want to check into that as well. So let us get started. We're going to start first with the ruling, the federal judge ruling against Trump, or blocking the attempt from the Justice Department to step in. I kind of want to see how that is going to play out for Jean Carroll. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And the other one, but hi everyone. Okay, let's go ahead and switch over to the gallery. There we go. And you can see I have the cards already out there this time. Okay. Let's go ahead and what cards are we going to use for, I want to use these for her. Okay, let's set this aside. I'm going to do an overall card. So we're going to go ahead and get started in shuffling, and I'll have it all out and I'll see you in a minute. Back again, and let us get started with this part. Okay, as you see, here is the overall theme card, and we have the Devil in reverse. I'll lift that up so you can see it clearly. Devil in reverse. So the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that, of course, was taking down the devil, taking down, the overall theme is taking down Trump, right? But I feel like it's bigger than that as well. It also, with it coming, the devil coming in reverse is also power being reclaimed, power coming back to you. So the power now is in her hands, right? It's come back to her. It's opened up this new door. So I do feel like it's bigger than she's taken down the devil, which let's take both of those. But I feel in this reading, it's more of the overall feeling of that power, reclaiming that power. And I feel like this is on a bigger scale as well, because when I was tapping in and throwing the cards, they gave me a vision of her kind of Jean Carroll kind of being in a ticker tape thing, like a ticker tape parade. And again, this is metaphor, but she's sitting on the back of the car, and you know, everybody's cheering. I truly believe that this is opening a new door in this area of, you know, she was courageous enough to stand up and be very vulnerable. Global, this is global vulnerability. And so for a person who has suffered an assault such as this, there's so many emotions around it. And you think, you know, some people on the outside would say, well, she was assaulted, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's very, very vulnerable. It's very, very personal. And to bring it out to a friend is horrifying. She brought it out globally. And in doing so, I feel like this ripple is going to be global as well with this ruling this ruling for her and moving forward. And that's kind of what they were showing me. So let's go ahead and, oops, I just moved the camera, didn't I? Let's go ahead and look at there we go. The cards here, the story in the cards. We start out here with the Ace of Cups and the House. So with the House coming in here, the House generally represents like a place of home, a family, safety, refuge, comfort, being grounded, like that. So stability. And you have the Ace of Cups coming in here, and the Ace of Cups, you know, and it's in an upright position, you know, usually beginnings, birth of something new coming in, new love, marriage, compassion, like your cup is overflowing with this love and creative space. So with these two combined, the House and the Ace of Cups, I really feel like this is moving forward in this. It's creating this new, again, like this new foundation of security for people who have been assaulted in general. I really do. And so I feel like this is where we're at here. This is bringing that in. It's creating this new look at this type of deal, okay? This type of situation, okay? Yeah, I just really feel that, guys. Okay, so the next we go in here and we have thoughts and the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords bringing in that intelligence, that that truth perspective, that totally seeing it from all sides type of perspective, very professional, and attention to detail, very much the truth bringer in. So the overall thought here, and I feel like, you know, from the judge making this decision to stop the Justice Department in attempts to step in and defend Trump in this, I feel like they are seeing a bigger global picture of this and are standing in that truth and are going to stick to that, because again, this is something that needs to be looked at across the board, and they see this right now as creating this new foundation and bringing in that new perspective and attention to truth and justice. So this judge thought about this deeply and really is coming in with that higher perspective. And then you have here in the middle, and this is the center of the energy here, you have the courthouse and the Eight of Pentacles together. So yeah, again, this is so the Eight of Pentacles is bringing in doing that groundwork and very professional, bringing that professionalism in and that groundwork and their attention to detail and they're really good at their job, and like that. So when this card comes in and you have it with the courthouse, they've got this. They're bringing that in. They're bringing in that quality. They're bringing in that attention to detail. They're not missing one leaf turned over. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be done right and going to be done well. So then we move into the obstacle. We have the main male and the Four of Pentacles here. Okay, so the main male would be Trump. Okay, and the Four of Pentacles, coming in there as the challenge. So he's the challenge is that he's not ever going to admit to anything. He will continue in his line of denial no matter what, I feel. Like holding on to the truth, being very, obviously just holding on to what actually is the truth. And he'll be holding on to his story. So that's the challenge. If you guys get anything else to that, please let me know. But that's kind of what I'm seeing there. Yeah, I was trying to tap in to see if I could get any more there. Yeah, it's kind of just withholding. Oh, it could be that he will try to hold up the courts as long as possible. Okay, thank you. So it could be that he'll be holding up the courts as long as possible. Just, so that'll be a challenge here. Does that make sense? I think, yeah, let me know. But I think I just heard that it would be withholding up the courts, trying to hold up the courts with this or that, like that. But the outcome here is you have the Child and the Ten of Cups here. And again, I feel like this, that it's going to come to a positive outcome, as positive you can get out of this type of situation. But in general, for the entire story that we had at the beginning, building this foundation, not just for Jean Carroll, but for, almost like a global and national, because the globe, everybody's looking at it, right? So it's a global issue. But I feel like it's really going to open up the door for new avenues of justice for those who have been assaulted, and a new foundation. So I feel like this whole thing is going to open up this. So blessings to Jean Carroll, who's turned in a horrific experience into a global change of energy and deeper understanding. And so bless her for her courage. And we can all send her light and love and protection, prayers and all that for her as this process goes through. But it's going to be a huge foundational change for all of us. So wow, yay. Okay, so I was going to do Amy's November, but I think I'm going to have to do that in another video since this one went so long. So the next video I put up will be about Amy Barrett. So blessings to you all. Until next time, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then.